This interview with talking a little bit about probably one of the main subjects out there in the world right now, which is the crisis. And many say that we have been in this crisis for quite some time, and that it now becomes obvious because of the financial and economic breakdowns. And so I would like to ask you, what is your analysis of the situation we are in right now? And what is this crisis everybody talks about from a cultural, psychological, sociological point of view? In what does it consist?
Okay, you are asking me on the year 2010, so everybody associates crisis with financial crisis. That's been going on for about a year now. And some people say it's not just financial crisis, but a crisis of the market model, of this ideology that states that freedom is freedom to buy and sell. I like to say that that doctrine of the free market is the same doctrine of cockroaches and pigs. Any animal says, I want to further my own good. But this has been made very fancy by an ideology of the market. And today it's some people saying that is what the crisis is. Other people say it's a crisis of capitalism. Other people say it's a crisis of the industrial age and the kind of mentality that goes with the industrial age. I say it's a much older crisis than that. Already from the Renaissance, the revolution started against the church, against dogma, against a movement towards the liberation of the individual self. And then it went into the Reform, and then went into the French Revolution against the Ancien Regime, and then the American Revolution and the Colonial Revolution, and a series of upheavals. And still, that is a short time perspective, I think. I think that what is in crisis is civilization itself, what we have called civilization. I like very much the anecdote that when Queen Victoria asked Mahatma Gandhi, when Mahatma Gandhi visited England in the midst of the liberation struggle, and Queen Victoria says, what do you think of Western civilization? And he's reputed to having said, I think it would be a great idea. So I think civilization is an idealized notion. We have pride in saying we have achieved civilization. And what we have is a rather barbarous condition